effect that's too loud. And throughout the pack, it was shaky, but we've actually taken a, you know, supposedly bad
there we
clip.
go. I'll just leave it there.
It super far using a whole bunch of different light effects. We've thrown
Alright,
some text
is the
on
Discord
there. We've thrown a
working?
little sound effect in there to tie in the ding.
I think it is.
And just like that, we've actually made an awesome sequence. You know, in not too long of a period of time, and with having fun with it. That's the crucial part of the situation here. Is you know, it hasn't been the most hard process.
I actually need to plug it.
It's been very straightforward, very fun. So that right there is the exercise completed of how to create a shine effect on text. You can also apply the same effect to logos, to anything you want. And overall, I think it's looking absolutely awesome. In fact, I could go over here, and if I open up the text, I might even just drag it out a little bit more. I'm not entirely sure. Just like that, we've created it. I'll see you guys in the next part where we're gonna crack on with more effects from the effects and presets tab right here. Honestly, it feels like we've been going for a while, but we haven't even started. I'll see you guys in the next part coming up next. Alright guys, we are continuing on with the effects and presets section of the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. Pretty interesting little section right here. This is gonna be how to sync.
I think I've been doing effects and presets for 2 hours. I think 2 hours now.
Generate really a bunch of animated backgrounds in, you know, the click of a couple buttons, right? So for example, we're still in our sequence right here that we ended off, you know, last episode with, right?
Ooh.
Which is a lot of fun.
That was
what I want to do
screen.
is just, you know, stay in this sequence for the time being, but just layer a couple things on for an example. So let's actually go to layer, new, and go to solid. Let's actually just create a new solid. Now the reason for that is because I'm going to apply effects to this solid, which will completely erase any remnants of the black solid that we're dealing with now, and we'll apply a totally animated background in the drag and drop of a button, right? So let's actually turn this up to full so we can see the full power of what we're dealing with here. Let's actually open up the animation presets section of the effects and presets.
Wait, what scene am I on?
That we're dealing with over here. So actually click the
I need to switch over to, there we go. Damn, this is so confusing.
Focusing on right here. So
this looks so confusing. Okay. The bigger one is the video. It's not obvious.
Down again for backgrounds. We're dealing with all these different named backgrounds, right? Smoke rising, sweet curves, silk, rose light, curtains, creepy,
smoke
all this
rising.
Type of different stuff, and it's relatively straightforward. All you'd want to do to actually get one of these backgrounds, and all of these are pre-animated backgrounds, is you click, you drag, and you drop onto a layer. And just like that, if we actually press
what does this look like?
And play, in fact, we're actually gonna have to bring that down to quarter to actually effectively play.
Apparition. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. Excuse me? It's not loading. Why isn't it loading? Oh, hold on. It did something. That's so fucking weird. Blocks? Is it like a zoom? Probably is like a zoom effect on it. Cinders. Smoke rising. No, actually looks shit. Sweeping curves. Nope. Magma? No. I mean, it's magma, but... Infection. What the fuck?
Animated background, which has taken.
Yeah, why does his look better than mine?
You see that there's a huge amount of effects that go into this animated background, which are here, as you can see them. Now, if I'm actually just gonna go ahead and
so it's like a whole ass Attack on Titan ending.
We drag blocks over. Again, blocks is a background which has been, you know, just added to it. This one doesn't look like it's got any pre-animations. However, animations can always be changed if we're out here changing the radius of stuff, for example.
Yeah, I guess you could change it manually as well.
You know, keyframe that, animate it, or if we're actually animating this around, we can actually go ahead and, you know, with
nice
keyframes, create a little bit more life out of any of these.
Wait, did I post this?
It's definitely
did I plug it? Oh yeah, I did plug it. Okay.
Might not be appropriate for every project.
It was that one.
They're definitely appropriate for some projects. And,
nice cubes,
you know,
yeah.
If we give this a play, this
very nice cubes. Hey, yo, check this one out though. Check this one out.
We do a little bit of a.
I know you'll like this one. Hold on. Yo, check this shit out.
Play. In fact, we're actually gonna have to bring that down.
Check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
This is an animated.
Bro, this looks sick. I think it's the best one, and it's the first one that I used.
Play. In fact, we're actually gonna have to bring that down to quarter to actually effectively play.
Shit, this looks sick.
Animated background, which has taken place by just dragging and dropping.
And it's literally just it's a preset. You just drag it onto like a black screen.
You see that there's a.
The rest of them don't look as good though. No, it's not that they don't look as good, but yeah, I guess you could say they don't look as good.
You know, with the use of keyframes,
I guess you could say that.
More life out of any of these backgrounds, but it's definitely useful because although these might not be appropriate for every project, they're definitely appropriate for some projects. And you know, if we give this a play, this one at the moment stale. However, if we were to simply do a little bit of a keyframe,
Cinder's actually looks.
All we'd have to do
interesting.
is keyframe this around a little bit. We'd be able to create this.
The way it moves looks sort of very cool. Oh, that's him moving it.
And all we've done is drag and dropped it.
That's him moving it. Never mind.
That looks nicely animated right there. That's
that looks
pretty accurate. Oh,
pretty good.
The sound effects still in there, of course, from our project previously.
Nice ding noise.
I'm gonna leave that there for the time being because I'm actually gonna mess with some behaviors in a minute, which are awesome as well.
Does look pretty good. Yeah, it does.
Reaffirming what we did earlier, but I have more to break down on the backgrounds. As you can see, if I'm just gonna press Control-A to highlight everything in my effect.
Yo, let me show you some shit. Let me show you some shit. Comp 14? Is this the one? Do I have anything? I mean, I could show you some stuff, but okay, I'm gonna just have to go here. Which one is the comp? Okay, this one is the comp. All right, so I learned some interesting shit yesterday. It was distort and generate that I saw. What does the 7 look? Just look slapped on? It is slapped on. It is slapped on. Like, look. It is slapped on. It's because I haven't transferred over the PSD file. So it looks like that. Because it's literally slapped on. Oh, man. Why you have to do me like that? Oh boy. Set them up to build by tape and glue, man. Shush. Generate. Okay. Is it generate? I mean, there's some generate stuff here. But that's not really what I wanted. Oh, actually, what I'm looking for should be in color correction, I think. Has a lot of interesting stuff in color correction. But it was change. It was like change color too. Overlord mid though. It's mid. It's mid. It's mid. Be quiet. It's mid. I don't care. I don't care. Fight me. Computer carries the whole show. Nah. Nope. 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 You're wrong, and that's a fact. I think it's change color. Let me see which. No. Change to color. Which one is it? Oh yeah, change to color. Okay. Yeah, I'll get into the whole overlord thing in a bit. Let me just show you this. So if we grab, check how cool this looks. So it doesn't work quite well with the grass, but look at this shit. So here you can change like the whole color. Yo, look at this. Yo, I'm telling you, this shit is sick. Oh my god. I'm not sure why it goes red when I put it black. I could put it like red. Oh, maybe it's the hue value that's fucking it up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is the hue. Look at this. Oh man. It's probably the coolest thing that I learned yesterday. Look at this shit. Change the color on the leaves, bro. You want it red? Red. You want it purple? Purple. You want it blue? Blue. Green? It's already green. And it's just a preset. I had a thought yesterday though, related to this whole thing, and it was that so the majority of After Effects is just presets. It's just presets. Like, I just had that thought yesterday. It's just fucking presets, bro. In Distorts, it was actually something really interesting. It was like CC lens. Yeah, CC lens. Here. There's something you could do. Like this right here. I think this is a really solid transition. Or like, not, yeah, like a transition. Or like something to put on the border. Like, look at this. Obviously, I'm not gonna animate it with the keyframes, but like here you could somewhat see what it would look like on the border specifically. I mean, there was like a couple of other things. If you use like the CC lens on text, you can make it appear kind of like this. I think I have it here. Yeah, kind of like. Make it pop up on the screen. There's also some stuff for the text. I think it's distort. Yeah, if you do like distort and then warp, warp here, you could change the way the text appears. So like, alright, my bad. Yeah, you could like change the different thingies here. Be back later, gonna play last game of League for the day. Alright, I got you, bro. Better see you fucking streaming later. Better see you fucking streaming.
Effects controls, delete
Let
them
me go
all,
over here.
and bring in another one. We're gonna bring in cinders. Oh no, we've already done that.
Oh, I'm so stupid. How was I showing you? Okay, fuck. Yikers. I was trying to show you something on the wrong screen. Okay, what?
Bring in circuit. And as you can see here, if we actually start playing, again, this one doesn't look that animated, but all we have to do to animate it is, you know, just tweak the properties a little bit, right? And just like that.
Wait, this actually looks sick.
Circuit background right here, which is kind of like some Matrixy type of stuff. Again, that sound effect is playing up. I'm just gonna mute the sound effect for the time.
I don't know what use.
And all we have to
I mean, it has that like some sort of use.
Power of these backgrounds right here, and I'm just gonna keep drag and dropping them, seeing what they're looking like, right? The stuff's looking absolutely awesome in my opinion. And all we gotta do is just tweak the different properties over here a little bit, and we're able to create these backgrounds. Now, the reason I'm showcasing so many is because they'll have different applications, right? For you, maybe it's an intro, maybe it's setting the scene in a sci-fi video or something, a sci-fi movie or sci-fi short film, and this right here is not
really a big fan of this one,
something like that, right? All of these, in terms of presets, like they're very nicely
not gonna lie,
presets, and you can use them in whatever sequence that you you think
Let's
they
see
might
what the chat
actually
looks
fit
like.
into really nicely. And you know, a lot of them are a little bit crazy, but some of them you can literally see the exact sort of scene that they would kind of go well in. For example, you've got this smoke right here. Maybe you wanted to just add a little bit of smoke to a sequence. Maybe you actually want to go ahead and bring the opacity down a little bit. And now all of a sudden we've got this smoky room that we're dealing with here simply by adding that effect right there, that background effect, to a solid layer, and then just turning down the opacity a little bit. Now, not only do we have a nicely lit up room, we got a smoky room. And just like that, that essentially is the background section. In fact, I could probably showcase, you know, just a couple more, but they're all relatively straightforward. It's just a drag and drop situation. I'm going to bring the opacity back up. And of course, you know, you could customize them as you will. So that right there is the backgrounds. Now, another brief sort of just reaffirming what we were doing earlier, right? Where if you remember in the text section, I showed you some of the text presets. This stuff can actually be accessed through the behaviors, right? So if you load up the animation preset folder here, we load it up and we open up behaviors, there's some stuff that can actually bring out more life into our sequence. For example, this text, it's awesome. We've added loads of cool stuff to it. It's got a shiny ding to it. It's got, you know, this light sweep in the background. It's looking cool for sure. However, we could actually add some movement to it by the drag and drop of a button. All we'd have to do is go over to, for example, you know, the wiggle scale, right? Drag and drop that to our clip, and then go over here, play, and actually as soon as the text pops up, it's got pre-animated tendencies to it where it's moving around the sequence, and that looks like it belongs in the sequence far more than it did before, based on the fact that it's got a little bit more life to it. It's moving around off the screen, it disappears, instead of just having a static kind of, you know, it's on the screen, stays, and then goes, and, you know, it's kind of looking very static compared to what it was a second ago. Just dragging over one of these behaviors. The wiggle rama is pretty crazy. That wiggles it too much, in my opinion. But the wiggle scale is looking pretty nice. And again, you can change the speed, the amount, whatever the case may be. So for example, maybe we wanted this at half speed, 0.5 and 5% wiggle amount. That's absolutely fine. All we did, just exactly how I did it there, is I changed the properties, and then we played it,
After Effects is definitely mostly just presets.
Is, you know, or the text layer, it's wiggling around a little bit. However, obviously before it looked like it had a little bit more life when it was a little bit higher.
Understanding the program and just using
just like
presets.
that, we have actually, you know, added some dope behaviors to this this text. And by the way, behaviors can be added to anything. For example, if we wanted to add the wiggle scale to our clip itself, we're dealing with a crazy clip. But again, 100%. This clip right here, it is, you know, it's matching the screen, right? It's at full proportion.
Wait,
so
what?
if we add that wiggle, it's got no room to wiggle around, which means it's going to be breaking the sides of it, as we just saw there a second ago, where you know, the sides are being breached right there. The black border's coming on, and overall, that right there is a brief dive into the backgrounds and behaviors preset section. Of course, we've been really spending a fair bit of time breaking down this animation preset folder, which again, those right there, the animation presets, are the exact same as if we'd gone over here, selected our clip, gone to animation preset.
Do backgrounds appear there as well?
Here. It is just
they
two ways
do.
to do the exact same thing, which in After Effects is that running trend. There's always multiple ways to do the same thing in After Effects. So that right there completes the backgrounds and behaviors section of the effects and presets section of the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. We're going to bring it back in a second.
Wait, are we checking out
effects from the effects and presets library?
the animation presets?
All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Adobe
What's
After
a big
Effects
one?
Masterclass course. We are continuing on the effects and presets section, and we're going to be jumping into the Generate
Generating
tab.
effects.
The Generate tab is pretty interesting, but can also be kind of confusing. Now, there's a few.
Oh no,
things
okay,
that
we're just checking out the
tab. Now, we're gonna
folders.
break a few of them down. So, I'm actually just going to go ahead and make a brand new sequence or a brand new composition.
Okay.
Let's go here to composition, new composition. Let's just make a brand new one, right? Composition number 17. And let's go to layer, new layer, and let's go ahead and make a new solid. Now, the reason I'm going to do that is just because I'm throwing a whole bunch of effects on this that, you know, we kind of...
What dimensions? Okay, 1920.
Now, the reason I'm going to do that is just because I'm throwing a whole bunch of effects on this that, you know, we kind of don't want messing up our other sequence over here, because I'm actually going to come back to this awesome sequence we built here in the last section, and we're going to amplify it even further in the exercise that's literally coming up right after this. But let's hang out in comp number 17 right now, and I just want to start making my way down the list. So, generate...
Wait, 17? Did I miss something? I'm at 16.
You know, an exact perfect title because that's exactly what this section does. It generates stuff. You've got the advanced lightning, so you can literally drag this on. This right here is lightning. You can transition this across the screen, whatever the case may be. If you're trying to, you know, maybe not have it this big, maybe have it in the distance. You've got some lightning that's going on, whatever the case may be, right? For example, maybe in the window of like a haunted house.
I hate that blue lightning.
A brief flash of lightning.
I hate it.
That's what this right here could be useful for.
Genuinely hate it.
Basically anything where you want to generate some lightning, whatever the case may be, and obviously, you know, it can be changed a fair bit by, you know.
Can you change the colors?
Variables over here. Obviously, that looks like it, you know, creates more lightning.
Origin, core setting, row settings. Maybe.
Whatever the case may be, right? So lightning is
I'd love to change the
now,
colors.
Another one that's similar to that would be beam. This is how to create sort of like a laser beam-like effect, where, you know, essentially you can create this sort of this laser beam which can be fired from
actually
start point to end point, right? So you got start.
Does
point,
it glow?
Point. Obviously, here they are right here. We could
does
it around
does
right
it have
here.
like an animated glow?
Have the you know, the beam itself. And
Wait, what the fuck?
We can obviously change the length, maybe. You know, the thickness, for example, or ending thickness, right? Changing this around. The length, of course, and pretty much just have it kind of go between each point, right? So if you were doing maybe a sci-fi short film or something, you know, you could create a laser. I don't know what are the lasers in Star Wars. They're I think they're red, to be honest. So I mean that was a little bit more accurate, but you could change it to whatever color you're kind of looking for, right? We got this red laser or whatever going right here, and all you'd have to do is actually bring the time over here. Go ahead and position or keyframe right. Bring it over here to maybe let's say 1 second, for example, which actually might be a little bit too long for a laser. Lasers probably fire a little bit faster than that. Actually, let's go here. We forgot to click the right one. Take that out. Go over here to about 1 second, right? And
let me see,
and
beam.
Just drag that across so that over the course of 1 second, it fires a laser from one side of the screen to the other. And of course, the lasers in, for example, something like Star Wars or something, they go much faster than that. But of course, it's just an example, right? So beam, advanced lightning, pretty straightforward. Now there's also
did he add a solid
bit tagging onto the background.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Pretty straightforward. Now there's also a little bit tagging onto the background section we did earlier. There's a variety of patterns that can be generated. So I'll drag this CC threads, and in fact, I'll drag that one.
Well, it's actually
right now we're able to take a normal solid and actually just drag one.
Not
of these,
going to lie, this effect is actually really good,
it, right? Or these patterns, if you will, and we're able to kind of simulate these patterns. And there's a whole bunch of different ones. You got the checkerboard run right here, and of
3D
course all of
perspective
them can be amplified, right? Amplified fully.
Pew 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 pew
as well.
pew
And
pew.
in fact, I'm starting to think that actually.
Whoa, my eyes.
Here, and create a new layer over the top of this. Some of them do have transparent layers that we can see through. Yep.
Jesus
like
Christ.
The checkerboard has now enabled us to see through. So I think having something behind it could be a little bit cooler. But these patterns are always available to you in the generate. You can simply generate a pattern just like that. You create a solid. Even though the solid.
What's the point of the checkerboard though?
Drag on one of these patterns, right?
Ooh.
As you see right here, it you know, it overpowers or it isn't overpowered by the black solid, and in fact, you know, we can see through, we can see what's going down, and I'm literally just
wait, that actually looks cool
just to see how much in there I can get, basically, right? And you can obviously rotate everything at the same time. Now another kind of cool thing is this circle. This circle is kind of cool, and the reason is not because of the circle itself. We know how to create shapes. We go up here, and when we create ourselves, you know, a shape using the ellipse tool if we really wanted to. But the cool thing about this circle is invert. Invert enables you to create this kind of circle border, right? Where you can, for example, say we wanted to do one of this kind of Tom and Jerry-esque zoom in, where it kind of zooms in, you know what I mean? I'm sure if anybody watches those or watched those old school TV cartoons, right? They would do this scene where the circle would kind of zoom in on the character, and they would maybe give a wink or something like that, or you know, they'd be in a predicament or something, and they would give like a shrug to the camera, and then it might go in. And it might say, you know, end or something like that, right? If you watch Tom and Jerry, I'm sure you're aware of what I'm talking about. But this could be actually simulated or generated, shall I say, by simply getting the circle effect, dragging it on, and just clicking invert circle. Because circle, it's not the most useful thing in the world because of the fact that we have the shape tool. It's a little bit of a more efficient way to create a circle. But Nonetheless, the invert circle gives us a very, very cool use for this effect right here, and you know, it's put together through the click of a couple buttons. Now, the final thing I want to showcase you before we jump into our exercise, which is going to be directly related to this, is lens flare. If we drag and drop lens flare to our clip, we notice that we can actually simulate a kind of
Didn't we already show this though?
Flare. And we could put that in the window, for example.
Didn't we already see this? Did we see a different one?
That we are having
oh
lens flare. Now, the
no.
This is going to work so good.
Fuck. We saw light rays.
In our exercise.
This is
we're gonna be
lens flare.
This on to this sequence that we've been building here.
Yeah.
You start to see. I'll put this on full for this section. You start to see a lens flare up the top, actually peering its way in. So as soon as this comes here, you see that lens flare there. That's not artificial right there. That is a real lens flare that's built into this. And not built in. Well, technically it's built in, but really, you know, it's just we caught the light at an interesting angle, hitting the lens, and we've got that lens flare. So we can actually kind of further amplify that. You see right there, you can see the lens flare super well. Oh, Control Z, let's bring that back. I clicked and dragged. I was just trying to show you that. See lens flare, lens flare, lens flare. And if we actually go ahead and add an artificial lens flare, kind of amplifying that even further, we might have honestly just
wait, did he not add an artificial one
which is
at first?
Absolutely awesome, which is that kind of blend
My
between
bugging.
Reality and fiction, which is kind of the look we're trying to go for here. Even with the rays coming through the window, right? It doesn't look the crazy most realistic, but it definitely doesn't look too far-fetched, right? And it looks, you know, semi-believable, and that's what we're going for here. So essentially what we're going to do in the next section when we come back is add on to this lens flare right here and see if we can amplify it even further. I'll see you guys in the coming up section. See you there. Alright guys, welcome back to the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. This right here is going to be an exercise. The exercise is going to be, can we add a lens flare into a sequence and not make it look forced? I briefly did an explanation of this at the end of the last part. I'm sure you heard it, but if you didn't, here's what we're going to be doing. Basically, there is a lens flare that's actually already part of this clip. If you can see, it's starting to form itself up there. And that is not an artificial lens flare. That is a real lens flare that just naturally made its way into the actual clip based on the fact that there was light coming through the window when I was recording this clip. So what I want to do is actually add our own lens flare in here to kind of add on to this and see if we can actually make it look, you know, very cool and kind of amplify the one that's already there. So what we're going to do is actually grab the lens flare.
So I guess it would be best to have the clip downloaded.
And of course it adds it in a very strange position right off the bat. In fact, I might want to just remove it until I actually see the lens flare
kind of
coming
fucked
in. See,
on.
that's the first place where the lens flare actually starts to appear itself. So let's actually go ahead and drag it in. And let's actually just bring it over a fair bit, over maybe up there, so that it's kind of off the screen, and we can actually start to animate it a bit. Now, what I want to do is mess around with the different types of lens, because we can see the different types of flare that we can create. But it's looking like the 50 to 300 millimeter was the one that we're kind of after, right? Bring the flare brightness probably not that high, but yeah, I'll leave it on 100 for the time being, right? And more or less what we're going to do 100. Is just toggle the keyframe on that, and then we're going to zoom it over a little bit, right? So that it's come in a bit, and just simply move that around a little bit. Again, bring it over again. And it looks like we're really just trying to simulate as realistic of a lens flare as we kind of possibly can at this point. And I'm just bringing it around to see the angle, which is probably going to be nicest. It's looking like that's looking okay right there. And I can actually sort of bend this over here to be coming in a bit, and more or less I'm literally just moving it around. And of course, because we ticked the keyframe, it's creating keyframes as I go, right? So as I go, there are keyframes that are being created, and we can kind of utilize that, right? And of course the lens flare it's a little bit vague in comparison to the one that's already in here, which is kind of funny, to be honest. But nonetheless, we can add it in there and see if it adds anything to the sequence, and overall if it complements the sequence. The main thing we're trying to do here is complement the sequence. And if I go here, if I go just to the beginning of it, let's see what we've done so far. So we can see it kind of poking in a little bit there.
25.
And if we keep playing, we want to just kind of keep adjusting that so that it sort of starts to take the same angle as that window right there, because obviously the lens flare will be coming through the window, meaning that it should be should be relatively shiny when it's actually in the window right there. When the window has kind of come fully back into
Am I even
focus,
adding these
that lens
effects?
flare should be kind of at peak, right?
Yeah, I am.
And now if we actually go over here, and we give it a play, and actually what I want to do is I want to just have, I want to actually have
another
the
one, like,
blend to original maxed up on
right
the keyframe there, but then I want to bring it over
Another one
a second later
right here.
and have it 100% not there.
Changes.
Based on the fact that the lens flare simply hasn't come into picture yet, right? So let's actually go ahead and press spacebar, play this again,
Interesting.
bring it over, and as soon as we get closer, that lens flare starts to appear a little bit, and then it backs off and should go away. And I believe what we actually want to do is as soon as this kind of light thing comes up here, what I want to do is actually just go ahead and remove it. So I want to actually again do a blend with original keyframe and bring it over a little bit more, right? And do 100% that it's not on the screen, which means the blend to original, just in case you didn't understand that,
is like opacity?
It's blended with the original, which is not there, 100%. It's 100% not there. If it's 0, it's 100% there. So pretty much 100% would mean that it's not there. And if we give this a play right now, we have added a lens flare into our sequence. It kind of hovers right there, and then goes away.
Interesting.
Simply just like that. And it's not the nicest execution of it. I feel as though there is room to create something even nicer. I think if we were to bring it over there, I think it needs to be a little bit more. Out there. But it's totally doable. We again bring it back. Go ahead and just press spacebar. Play this one more time. We got the lens flare up there. Lens flare down here. And then it goes away. In fact, I want to get it gone pretty sooner than that. I'm trying to make it look as realistic as possible because that's the main objective here. A lens flare could make something look awesome or make something look terrible. I'm gonna be very honest about that. And how good it looks is entirely dependent on your execution of it. So I'm really bringing this over so that it's gone sort of as quick as it's on the screen. And if we just press this, as we see right here, we've got this kind of lens flare that sticks around for a second and then goes away. And in fact, I might want to even go ahead and get the lens flare right here. As it should be about right there. And as you see, it's a very interesting process of tweaking this type of stuff. Just to see what's looking the best, basically. That's sort of the strategy, is can we make it look the nicest? And if we can, how? Now we can press space right here. Let's see how it's looking. I've done a little bit of tweaking to it. It's on the screen. It's looking a little bit artificial, but it is looking all right at the end of the day. And just like that, we have created a lens flare, or added a lens flare into our already existing sequence, which is an extremely lit up sequence. That's the whole sort of objective of our thing here, is like a really nice lit up sequence. And of course, we've got the text animation from the previous section as well. And just like that, I think if we actually just go ahead and press N, which adds an out point, right? Go over to the beginning. In fact, what we can actually do is literally just go to full, go ahead and press the space bar, and I'm just going to let that start previewing all the way through. And we're going to come back in a second and just watch this sequence, which we've been putting together throughout this
If I tried doing this shit, I'd be done with it by tomorrow.
And we're just going to watch it in full quality, which I think will be a nice sort of
His rendering at full takes
to this particular bit right here. So I'll be back in a second.
Less time than my rendering at quad.
Goes all the way green, all the way. And
oh man, I need this dude's PC.
Awesome. Here we go. It has preview rendered the entire way. It comes in. The lens flare comes
Zoom
on.
in.
You can see it down there playing its role.
Enhance.
It fades out. And just like that, we have put together an awesome sequence, an awesome composition. We have the light rays coming in here, the warp stabilize, it comes in with the lens flare, the smile text with the shiny ding pops up, it backs out, we see more lens flares, or more light rays rather, coming through the window just like that, shining on us, the holy light, blessing us, blessing our After Effects journey. And just like that, guys, that right there is this exercise done and dusted, how to add a lens flare into the sequence. Now, I'm just looking at this and seeing what I'm doing right here. Because I think, I'm having a look at the way I've done this. And I think I haven't really executed this lens flare effect as nicely as potentially it could have been, but it's all good. At the end of the day, I'm going to give this one final play. And that's us done and dusted. We're going to come back in a second, guys, with some audio effects. And those audio effects are actually going to be how to create the very sort of notorious waveform effect, which is used all throughout the internet, where people basically create sort of like an animation behind their, or animation to their audio track. And that's exactly what we're tackling next on the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. I'll see you guys in the next section. What's going
We're
on,
26
guys?
minutes in, so we're almost halfway.
Masterclass course. This is, of course, the effects and presets section, and this right here is going to be animating audio with the audio spectrum.
This is super important,
and we're actually going to be doing this in a pretty cool way, using a sample audio that we're actually going to be using here, right? So I'm actually going to delete it because I just had it there, just testing it out real quick. And pretty much, let's use our composition number 17, which we already had, and we can actually just go ahead and delete the checkerboard off of the black solid, because we'll still be using the black solid. And I want to just go ahead and import my sample audio. Sample audio is a little clip that I've just recorded for myself. I'm just going to drag that down to my timeline here, wait for it to import itself. It imports. We can go and just organize it quickly and put it in our audio section. And pretty much I'll play this once through. It's just a funny little clip of me talking. Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, the greatest Adobe After Effects Masterclass course possibly findable on the internet through any search you will ever do. So I'm just, messing around with this funny little audio clip right here, just claiming that this is the best course ever. I hope that you are also feeling that up until this point. We're a fair bit into the course at this point, so we're really, we're getting to it. Let's actually just go ahead to our effects and presets tab right here. Let's actually just go ahead and type in audio. Audio gives us two effects: audio waveform and audio spectrum.
I've tried the waveform
both
before.
Are useful for different things. And both are put together in the exact same way. So I'll show you audio's waveform quick, because this is one of them. And when you drag that onto your solid layer, you do have to put it on a solid layer, and it generates a line, right?
Oh, you know, I could.
You need to go up here to the actual layer that it's
actually. Yeah, no, actually, yeah. Okay. Me inside that one music. One song, yeah, one song. No one says one music. Alright, where is it? Here we go. Insert the one we were using for the... Actually, wait, let me see. Did he... What comp is this? Comp 17? Oh, well, 16 in my case. That must have missed one. Audio... Is it this one? I think it's this one, right? Which one is this? No. No. Not this one. Is this one? Yeah, appreciate the follow, Playmaker OT. Welcome to the stream.
And select the audio file that you want it to replicate. And then if we press Adobe
How you
After
doing?
Effects Masterclass course, the greatest Adobe After Effects Masterclass course possibly findable on So I'm just gonna stop myself for a second. Pretty much what this is a waveform. It's cool, but it is not the exact effect we're going for. It's sort of almost like an EMT type of heart monitor situation. So let's go ahead and delete it. Let's drag on the audio spectrum. This is like in my opinion, a nicer execution of this effect. And again, let's go up here and select the actual layer that it should be taking the audio from is the actual layer right here, the audio sample. And if we give this a play, you're going to see it right away. Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, awesome. So it's
what am I trying to make? I'm not really trying to make anything. I'm just following a course right now. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, but at the end of the week, I implement the things I learned during that week into something that I actually do want to make. So this is more so just like learning the program.
Already started to add these kind of spectrum as soon as we talk, it spikes up. However, it's not looking that interesting at the moment. It's looking
I'm just taking a look if there's anything interesting that I could use.
Pretty basic, if I do say so myself, right? So first off, what I want to do is I actually want to bring the maximum height up a bunch, and that's going to take up the actual height of when I talk, and it kind of spikes how high it goes. Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, cool. It's looking quite interesting already, right? It's looking all right. Now, another thing that we can actually just go ahead and do is actually just go ahead and just keep messing with this.
I could try doing this actually. Which one was it? Audio spectrum. Let's see. Instead of the clip he's using, like the audio clip, I'll be using my own. remove this effect. I think I have to put it over. Oh, I might have to pre-compose actually. Yeah, so just join these two up. And then about audio spectrum. There we go. Yep. Alright, should work. Yeah, there we go. Maximum height. Can mess around with this. Thickness maybe. Softness. Doesn't really change too much.
The stuff right here, but we can, for example, change the thickness, bring that up a little bit, make it a little bit thicker, right? And I actually probably want to bring that down a little
Add a glow. Was there a glow effect here? I definitely can. Let me see. Outside color. Add it onto the comp. Let's see. Is there a glow effect? Ooh, yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Let's see. I haven't used this effect before. Any plugins? No, I actually don't. I actually don't. I've been just using the presets. I haven't taken any not a single look into plugins yet. Is that from like more so YouTube videos, or like that you get the plugins? So I could take a look into that as well.
The actual cool thing about this effect, this is the effect basically. We've done Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. It spikes up every time we talk, but there's a few different kind of versions of it. So right now we're in digital, right? And we can actually do the display option here. We see as digital, analog, and analog dots. Now let's change to analog. Analog is pretty cool.
Yeah, there we go. Well, you did lines, not dots.
And it's a little bit similar to what we had earlier, but it's basically just different versions of the effect. So let's play the analog lines. Adobe After Effects Masterclass course.
Some plugins are paid, some are free, but I mean, there's a way to get past the paying for the plugins, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'll be taking a look into that as well. Appreciate it. Appreciate the heads up.
Greatest Adobe After Effects Masterclass course possibly findable on the internet.
What are some things you could do with plugins though, so I can have like an idea? Is it similar to like presets, or like what do they allow you to do?
And in fact, I can actually just go ahead and turn the actual maximum height up a little bit.
Not really.
I'll probably just let that sit at 3,000. Okay, 3,000. It's looking all right. In fact, we can even turn the
gives you a lot more features. Ooh, okay. All right, I got it. You can make more. Okay. Shit, that does sound interesting. Don't really know how to explain them in text. Got you.
frequency bands up a little bit, which is how much of these actually pop up, right? And instantly we're seeing this really cool effect. And also,
yeah, look them up. Once I reach like the 7-hour mark here, which is my daily threshold. Not Discord. Yeah, I do have Discord. Hold on. My Twitch chat isn't quite working, but I think if you type !Discord, it should pop up. Cause I can't really type it myself for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Sick. Yeah. Let me switch over to my computer real quick. Discord. Link is invalid for real? Let me see. I'll let me see what I could do. Oh yeah, you're right. Why is that? Yeah, I'll add you. Give me a second while Discord boots up. I need to take a look at the invite though. That's super weird. Invites. Wow. Yeah, none of the invites from my server are working. Huh. Damn. Let me add you. You copy paste that. Yeah. I think I might have removed the invite at some point. I'm not exactly sure why. It was set on unlimited though. And like infinite time. Yeah, I sent you the invite though. There we go. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put Discord on like a minimized here. So I can see Twitch chat and the Discord here. There we go. I have to move the laptop. Alright, nice.
Analog dots, but you can also make this appear on just one side. So for example, if we just wanted it coming down, right, we could just have it coming down. Or if we just wanted it coming up, right, side A, which is just the top, Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, it would just kind of appear on the top. So you have a bunch of different controllability, and I've definitely worked on projects where, for example, I was turning a podcast into a visual element, right, a visualizer, which is something we'll break down next, where I definitely just did one of the angles because I had a video playing below it, right? And I want.
Ooh, alright, I see it. Plugin Saber, FX Console. Let me see. Cracked plugins except for BCC use this website. Ooh. Hey, I appreciate the help. Appreciate the help. Yeah, I'll definitely be taking a look at this then. Holy shit. Sick. Let me see. Huh. Don't go around telling everyone you have cracked plugins. Alright, I got you. Yeah. Make sure to say they were totally legitimate. Oh wait. Close Discord. Yeah, very legal copies of the plugin. Yeah, definitely. No suspicious activity. Nope. Nope. Just some friendly guidance to the actual website for the plugins.
I wanted to have this as kind of like the top of it, but let's go ahead and change it back to side A and B, and let's switch to analog dots. Analog dots is relatively interesting, but I think it is probably my least favorite. Let's give it a play. Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, the greatest Adobe After Effects Masterclass course.
If using either use an ad block or just don't be dumb and download pop-up. Yeah, no, I have a decent extension, so I don't have to worry about that. Do appreciate the warning though.
Possibly findable on the internet through any search you will ever do. Very funny piece of audio that I put together here, and pretty much I'm gonna switch it back to digital, and just like that, we've created this this effect that again can you know we fully customize it. So if I want it just to be white, there we go. We can give Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, the greatest. Adobe
It's a bit
After
trippy
Effects
whenever this dude loads up the audio.
This is definitely just a funny little clip that I put together. But pretty much, the white's looking pretty nice. Or for example,
Mostly just make video game edits. Sick.
Like
Do you have
So we've kind of got this bluish.
Do you upload them anywhere?
Type of effect going on, and we put it together in a matter of minutes. Right. This is an extremely easy effect to put together, and you know, I'm a freelancer, right? So I've had clients pay me a lot of money just to put together audio spectrums for them for different podcasts that they're working on, or pieces of micro content for social media, right? And it's such an easy effect to replicate, right? All you have to do is simply import your audio, drag the effect to your solid layer, simply assign the audio file that it should be mimicking, and then just
now, would I could send you the one I was working on earlier today? Yeah, for sure. Feel free. I'd love to see it.
Get those bands going. So we got a nice bit of audio going on right there. We can give this a play, and it's looking great. Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, the greatest Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, possibly findable on the internet through any search you will ever do. And just like that, in you know, under 5 minutes, definitely under 10 minutes, it's maximum 5 minutes, we've built this effect right here, and it's looking awesome, if I do say so myself. I'm a little bit biased. I'll see you guys in the next section, where we're going to take this further, and we're going to import a actual podcast audio, a full-length, hour-long, or 50-minute long podcast audio from my own podcast, the Make Money Making Videos podcast.
Let me see. I can't actually, since I haven't like gone a different setup, I'll just see it off stream, but hold on. Unplug the headphones. There we go. Damn, I really like the transitions. Looks clean, bro. Yeah. Yeah, looks clean. There we go. Headphones are back in. Yeah, how long have you been using the program for?
We're gonna basically just kind of further confirm this in an exercise coming up next. See you guys there. All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course, and we are finalizing the effects and presets section with an exercise. This is going to be how to create a spectrum, an audio spectrum / audio waveform effect using a podcast. Now, this is a live example of something the audio spectrum, audio waveform effect would be used for. And pretty much we have a perfect example because I have my own podcast. The Make Money Making Videos podcast, I have a actual episode right here that we can drag and drop into the project. You can go ahead and download this in the resources section as just an audio file, like a real live audio file.
Known the basic of After Effects for like 5 months, but just started actually learning how to do things like Google Translate is like blocking.
You'll actually be doing this from the start.
Oh, like 2 weeks ago. Oh shit, nice.
Let's make a brand new comp. Nothing's in here.
Good shit.
Audio. Let's drag it in here. Let's put the audio in
there.
Yeah. And pretty much
I started
and simply
really learning. I'd say last Monday.
To the audio folder,
I was following this tutorial before and I got to like 5 hours in and then like stopped doing anything related to like After Effects or editing, and then Last Monday was when I started again. Then every day I've been doing like an hour just to stay consistent with it.
Done a great job so far. If you followed through with me, we have been organized as you can possibly
Tried doing an edit the other day for
what's going on, guys, and welcome back to
for Haikyuu, but still have to finish it.
Awesome. So we can hear
kind of taught yourself. Sick.
Episode number 8 of the Make Money Making Videos podcast.
Yeah, that's definitely a way of doing it.
Effect is more or less just retrace our steps. So
I feel like it's definitely one of the more fun parts, not gonna lie. Unless like you need to know something specific.
Over to the layer, and it pops up this kind of layer right here. Cool. It's looking all right. But we already know we got some customization to do. Now, the main thing to do to ensure it, if we press this... What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number... The audio waveform spectrum, it doesn't respond because we haven't assigned it to the actual audio file. So we go up here, and right
not gonna lie, I tried teaching myself something, but I just don't have the patience to sit down and try everything out.
Guys, and welcome back to episode number 8. We already start to see some movement there, but of course
for some stuff, yeah, but like
started to tweak this, meaning that
if it were most things, no, I wouldn't.
Let's get the maximum height.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Put it on 3,000.
Once you learn the basics, it's honestly just easier to learn by experimenting yourself. Really?
Bands up a bunch, so we get a much thicker.
Definitely keep that in mind.
And let's actually go ahead and change the color to white, and I'm actually going to go down here and change to kind of like a light green, or actually I'm gonna go here.
I can definitely see that though, because like for example here, it's been effects and presets, just like checking out the things in the folder for like the past, I'd say past 2 hours maybe. Yeah, which it's definitely something you could learn by yourself as well, just by inserting these on like clips and stuff, seeing what they do.
This is looking nice. We've got kind of this green audio spectrum.
Hey, what's up, Willie? How you doing?
And more or less, that is the effect done and dusted. That's the crazy thing right there. Now, of course, at any time, you can go a little further.
Why aren't you moderated or modded? Moderated? What the fuck? Modded. There we go. Did it work? Hey, yo, type for me real quick. Type. So I can check.
Whether you can change the digital to analog,
yeah, there
for
we
example,
go.
or
That's
analog to dots. Now, personally, digital
hey,
nice
Grim, what's up?
So maybe
appreciate the follow.
To drag that down here, and you
how y'all doing?
Also, you can adjust how long it is or what
it
angle.
works.
So
Sick.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 8.
When I start doing editing streams, not gonna lie, yeah, they're pretty fun. Cause I mean, I'm gonna edit regardless, or learn how to edit, and it's definitely a lot more fun when you have more people either learning with you or just being there chilling in the chat. Even if it's not editing, maybe they're doing like Photoshop or something. It's still pretty cool. Told you I'd be back, lady. Welcome back. How'd the league match go?
Like a diagonal kind of line, but all you have to do is get these start and end points. And for example, we could position that just literally straight across the bottom, meaning that when we play it, it's kind of just on the bottom.
But yeah, if you do end up doing editing streams, let me know, Playmaker, and I'll hop in for sure.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the Make Money Making Videos podcast. Absolutely awesome.
There's some things Mundo mid just can't carry. No.
Duplicate this layer.
Don't say that.
Drag it up here to the top, right? And actually just go ahead and press side B.
Damn.
And actually just adjust this so that at the top we've got an audio
spectrum. I bet, yeah, for sure.
And if we press play. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 8 of the
How I host you, broski.
Awesome.
You might have to go into your just look it up. You might have to go into your channel and do /host and then put my name.
Bring it back into the center.
Stream and type. Yeah, exactly.
Just change it to side A and B. And that right there is our effect completed, done and dusted. Now there's one simple element which we didn't do before, which this podcast is like an hour long, right? But we created that kind of
What kind of stuff are you trying to make with After Effects? To be honest, right now I don't have like a very good idea. Yeah, I don't really have a very good idea of what exactly I want to make. I'd like to start off with doing stuff that's like stream related. So maybe like alerts and stuff for myself, of course. And seeing what the process is like. And then after that, not really sure. I'll take a look at what interests me really. Yeah, I don't really have like a very good idea right now.
Default that default composition. So what we want to do here is actually go down and find our comp 8, right click, go to comp settings, and let's just go ahead and change our duration to 1. And if we actually go ahead and press that, we can zoom out, and we actually
I do like the process of editing though.
A little bit longer than an hour actually.
That's why I'm really interested in learning.
To composition, maybe make it an hour and 10 minutes almost. An hour and 10 minutes, and see if that is filling it up. Yeah, and then we can go to the end and press N, which is the out key. But you notice none of this extra space has the effect.
I think the playlist
no worries. All we have to do is drag the solid out to cover the full section, and anywhere where there's audio and it's talking, pretty much a audio spectrum will be created to the corresponding audio at any point throughout this hour-long podcast. And that right there is how loads of people out there who are operating with a podcast simulate a visualizer for their podcast. Even if they might not have video, they're able to create at least some sort of visualizer using this audio spectrum effect. So that right there is the effects and presets section done and dusted of the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. We finalized this exercise right here, and we're gonna come back with a whole bunch of more stuff coming up next in the chroma key and green screen section, the masking section, the rotoscope section. Stuff's really about to get interesting, guys. I'll see you there. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Adobe After Effects Masterclass course. We are entering a new section now. This is going to be the chroma key / green screen. And I got a bunch of cool exercises lined up for us. So first off, what we're going to jump into is just a basic green screen, how to apply and you know how to apply the key light effect, which is
I've actually tried using chroma keys, but it was like mainly on OBS Studio.
And pretty much
is it OBS Studio?
So first off, let's actually let's close down compositions real quick, and let's actually open up our folder that we've been working with right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and import this green screen right here. See?
Oh shit, I actually do need this. Oh, 639. I think it's this one. Damn, 7 minutes? Alright, never mind. I should leave this for tomorrow. I'll still watch though. See what he does, but check your Discord DMs. Got you, hold on. Will he disable the follower only mode? I think I can, hold on. What do you? Yeah, is this not needed? Oh, there's some stuff I made from my streams a while ago with the Plexus plugin. Let me take a look. Oh, Crim has a bug. Trying to fix it. Oh shit. You're trying to make a gated community. Alright, I'm back. My bad. F Mike? Yeah, no. Was it on 0 minutes before? Yeah, it was on 0 minutes. I'm not exactly sure how the how removing it would work. No, I think it still appears there. That's weird. Is it chat settings? Oh, I think I can. Oh, only chat. Oh, okay. Did it remove? Yeah, there we go. I got you. Yep. Let me take a look at the. Ooh, you made a stream ending soon. Nice. Yeah, I can't show it on stream, but yeah, it does look nice. I need to make one as well. As right now I only have the two overlays. So this one and then the other one. This one with like the video in as like the main screen. And then this one with the After Effects as the main screen. That's why you want plugins. Plugins allow you to make stuff like that. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'll definitely be checking out the plugins in.
0029. This is from a music video that I worked on with a pretty prominent rapper in my area about 5 or 6 months ago, something like that. We recorded a bunch of very funny footage. The tune definitely had a much funner feel. So this right here is kind of some silly footage of him breaking apart some fruits and stuff like that. And we're gonna be jumping into it. So let's go up here to composition. Let's go to new composition. And let's actually just go ahead and make a brand new composition.
You currently have 31 installed plugins?
25 seconds, that's absolutely fine. 29.97 frames a second. Actually, it
how,
looks like our clip up here is 23.9.
how big are the downloads usually?
And change it to match the actual clip. So we'll go 23.97. 976. Awesome. Let's go ahead and
depends on the plugin.
Click enter. Awesome. So we got comp 19. We're really making progress with these compositions at this point. Let's actually drag and drop our clip into the sequence. Let's find the middle point. Let's lock it to the middle point. And this is 4K because I recorded 4K.
Like
so
Plexus, for example, the one you mentioned.
Cover the full screen with some
is it like a heavy plugin?
Stuff. And also, this is a wrinkly green screen, which is not an ideal green screen. So what we're going to explore next is how to actually remove those wrinkles, which will definitely be something that will come in handy in, I'm sure, projects you're personally working on. So,
oh, 10 to 20 megabytes. Okay, got it.
Fills the entire screen.
Some cost money, though.
The wrapper right here is fully fitting the screen. Awesome. Let's give this just a play quick. Let me mute the audio.
They definitely do.
Important to us, and I don't want to bombard you with this crazy song. So this is the video right here. It's Tommy breaking an orange and going straight through it, and more or less, then he just starts dancing.
There's always ways to get past that.
Clip that we got here, and we can have some fun with it. But first off, let's stick to our organization. Let's drag C0029 to footage. Let's also drag comp 19 up to compositions because we want to keep the organization that we've done up to this point, and we've been doing great so far. Now, what we want to actually do is go over here to effects and presets, right? Of course, standard. We need to get an effect. We need to put it in our effect controls. And the effect we're going to be going for is key light. So let's actually go ahead and type in key light. Key, as in like...
Does any of this work without the actual clip?
You know, what's lighting up your room or whatever, right? And key light 1.2 lays right here. So let's actually just go ahead and drag and drop that onto our clip. And you notice nothing happens yet because we have to assign what color this particular effect is knowing to take out of the scene. So at the moment it says the screen
shitty ass green screen. It's all like crunched though, yeah.
What we need to do is simply take the eyedropper effect, the actual color dropper effect, and all we have to do is click anywhere on the green screen.
Oh man.
To see exactly what happens. So we click, and just like that, it removes it. Now, of course, the background is just black by default, but if we were to toggle on
had that sitting in the corner or something,
see that we're dealing with some, you know, the background's gone basically. If we get this to play now, we have completely removed the green screen. However, because there are elements of green,
you put it to fit. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, I got it. Okay. Yeah, there it's more visible, the transparent. Same way I got my Adobe software. Yeah, you got it legit, right? Through totally legit means, right? You know, subscription, membership.
Also, based on the fact that we had a green screen that was, you know, less than ideal. It was a green screen that essentially had some here, we'll actually untick the effect. It had some creases in it.
Oh man.
Creases become very obvious once we actually key it out. We noticed that you know, there's some creases down here, creases right there, and we want to actually go ahead and remove that, right? So that's exactly what we're going to come back with next. But this is in essence
color correction. I've used a couple plugins, but nothing. Just like following the tutorial. So I've used. It was mainly just like putting them over clips. Like, let me remove the key light here. For example, I did a little bit of Lumetri color. Little bit of, I think it was change the color. Yeah, a little bit of change the color. Curves. Oh yeah, I tried out curves. I tried out a little bit of levels. Although it wasn't really that much. Tried colorama. I think that was mainly it. I used one of these outer ones, but I don't remember which one it was. Black and white. Vibrance. I use vibrance in the edit. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I could actually pull it up. Where's the open project? Did I save anywhere? Was it this one? What is this shit? Is it this one? Okay, yeah, it is this one. I'm not sure why I named it OMG. But, yeah. Hold on. What's the hotkey for... Oh, there we go. Yeah, close all of that. So I only got like the first bits finished. Let me see if it'll... Do I have to play it first? Let me actually mute this. Yeah, so this is what I was working on. This was based on what I learned during the first 5 hours, which wasn't like too much that I could apply to what I was thinking. I applied the alpha mat. There was actually something I was quite confused about the alpha mat here. Not gonna lie, I want to start making some AMVs. AMVs are crazy. Like, people can make them look crazy good. Yeah, that was something I was really confused about here. I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong with the settings here, but like the normal alpha mat wasn't working, but the luma mat was. So yeah, I just went with luma mat here. And then since I hadn't learned any transitions or anything, I compensated with like clip selection. So like any clips that had, well, I'll play it, but yeah, I added like a vibrance. There's like I added like an adjustment layer here with a couple of effects. If you ever need any help with anything, feel free to DM me on Discord. Hey, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll take you up on that offer then. Would love to share some stuff. Can you add an edits channel on the server? Oh yeah, for sure. Which server? My server? Like edits or art? Because I was gonna add like an art, but what do you mean specifically? Twitch? Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Then I added like a wiggle effect here, but I'll let it play. I like some empty spots, which I'm still looking. Oh. Edit arts could be the same category. Oh, I just realized. Whoops. There we go. My bad. I had had my After Effects. It's like the smaller window. Make sure to add motion tile when this black bar is showing. Let me see. I haven't actually seen. Let me see. Motion tiles. What would that look like? Oh. Huh. Then if I remove it and go back, up the output width and height. Let's see. Output width, output height, put like 300. Then check mirror edges. Put it onto the clip. All right. Let's see. Oh. There we go. Let me take like this clip for example. Add it onto it. Oh, you don't think it works if it's an adjustment layer? Okay. Alright, 300. Drag and drop the effect into the clip. Yeah. Let's see. The tile. Ooh, okay. Am I tripping? 300. Why the F isn't it working? Let's see. I'm so confused right now. Yeah, the tile width only goes up to 100, unless you mean like turn it down. Maybe the Symmetry, color, effect, transform, move, position. Maybe, okay. Maybe it's because like the wiggle effect is on the adjustment layer. Maybe. Make sure it's at the top of all the other effects. Hold on, if it's this, you on like the adjustment, or because like I could add the wiggle for example to the actual clip and then see if it works like that. Try putting it on the adjustment again. All right. Hold on. Motion tile. Okay. Let's try that. Put it at the top. Then mirror edges 300. Also, we should probably explain what it does because it basically replaces the black background with the mirror of the footage. Okay. Let's see, mirror edges, upward. After Effects is broken. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, let me try it on like an individual clip maybe, and not like on an adjustment layer. So like if I add like a wiggle position, but then I add like a what's it called? Tile. Motion tile. And then head over here. Remove this. What clip was it? It was like this clip. Oh, wait. Hold on, cause I think I made the clip bigger. Keep selecting the adjustment now. Was it that? was it because like? Was it maybe that? Yeah, it was probably that. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it is working now. Oh. Let's see. Yeah. Let me see. Which one am I selecting here? Did I add 2 motion tiles? the fuck? Wiggle motion time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I literally just remembered I had adjusted the size of the clip. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that does work. Make sure to not overdo the height and width because even if it's on the screen, it'll still render it. Okay. So it could cause lag if it's too high. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let me see. So yeah, here I can adjust it. I think, hold on. I think 200 should be fine. Oh yeah, that does look clean. Hey, I appreciate it. Didn't know about that neat little effect. Let me see if it works on the adjustment layer now. Did I... Because now I need to remember what exactly I did. Okay. Motion. So I had the motion tile. And then the wiggle. Oh, whoops. Yep. I'll move it to the top then. So when are you gonna add the VTuber avatar? Oh man. Oh, you mean the profile pic thingy? Well, I don't have it here, but yeah, you're right. I definitely forgot about that. Let me increase these mirror edges as well. I think I'm gonna have to go, like, what? I don't believe I changed it on each individual one. Honestly, just install Sapphire and use S-Shake. Yeah, that'd probably be better. Cause this is pretty buggy. I'm sure it's the transform thing I did though, or yeah, or maybe it's like the wiggle like you're saying. But yeah, I still need to finish this up. There's like a couple more clips I need, and like overall just improve the what is it? The order of the clips. Yeah, let me save. I've never used wiggle and will never, just because S-Shake is so much better. Really? Yeah, I'll take a look. I'll download the plugins after I'm done here, since I have to like I think I don't have Discord on my laptop. No, I do, but it's like has like a logging issue, so I need to resolve that. But yeah, I'll definitely take a look at the plugins after I'm done. Open project. Yeah, let me take a look at like one last thing. Where is it? Yeah, stream AE. Go over here. Yeah, I'll go over to like 6:45, and then call it a day there.
There's a bunch of different versions of the key light. So for example, if we were just to type in key, there are a fair few different ones: keying, green blur, you know, key cleaner, linear color key, whatever the case may be. But key light is...
I'm guessing like a lot of the... Hold on, let me check my DMs. I'm guessing like a lot of the plugins have like better versions of some of the presets that the normal After Effects has. Oh, okay, I see. Got you. Yeah, I appreciate it, Playmaker. I'll definitely check it out. No doubt. I have it up for tomorrow.
Is a good go-to effect that pretty much just summarizes the green screen removal pretty well for you. And overall, I think Keylight is a solid place to sort of be your go-to, right? But essentially, that right there is it. We've green screened the background out. However, we need to touch this up. We can clearly see the background peeking through over here, and also we can clearly see the creases right there. So that's exactly what we're going to come back with next, is actually removing those creases right there, and also making sure that this is a solid object right here. We can't see a little bit of transparency through the shirt. And damn, this clip is definitely funny, and you saw it even more there. You see, you could definitely see the checkers. If you were dealing with a black background, it wouldn't be as obvious. However, you know, it's still definitely pretty transparent here, and we want to remove that. We want to make this a solid object that stands out prominently from the background. So I'm gonna be back in a second to bump up the green screen.
What the fuck is this guy?
Gain, which is gonna be our process of removing the transparency, and also
he got that clip straight out of the deep web or something.
Coming up next. All right, guys, welcome back to the Adobe After Effects Masterclass. Of course, this is gonna be continuing.
Yeah, I'll leave it here with the when he's introducing this. I'll leave it there. Hold on, let me make sure alright, it's already saved. Sick. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Music. The music paused. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, with the other clips this dude has selected, like the other exercises, is you know, it's kind of weird. The only decent clip he's shown is like this one music video. Oh man, yeah, it's definitely been some shit in here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there for today though. Leave it there. Very good progress. Appreciate the help, Playmaker, for sure. If I have any other questions, anything that pops up, I'll make sure to hit you up. Not sure why I'm dropping as much frames as I am right now. It's very weird, but it doesn't really matter anymore. I'll be live tomorrow, similar to. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll share the Discord link. Yeah, I'll share the Discord link to you. Yeah, for sure. Let me do that now. Yeah, I do appreciate the help though. Very nice to have somebody to ask questions to, somebody with the experience. Let me invite you. There we go. I still have to set up like the. What is it? The fuck? Hold on. Oh, okay. You still. Okay, there we go. Wait, what? What? Am I bugging or something? You could still. Okay, you can see the channels, right, Playmaker? Cause I use an invite. Yeah, okay, there we go. Perfect. Alright, perfect. Yeah, I got a bit worried because thought I might have bugged out the invite, because I sent you an invite to one of the locked channels that I used to check like emotes and stuff. I thought I whispered it. Hold on, let me check this out. What is it? Behle Boogie. Oh, this is your edit. Yeah. Damn, that shit popped off. Yo, I didn't know it popped off that bad, dude. Holy shit, nice. Yeah, no, it's fine though. Don't need to whisper it. It's fine. Yeah, I'll take a look at the channels on the Discord for like the art and the edits. Oh, you have all your YouTube videos unlisted? Yeah, I unlisted like a couple. On oh shit. I think I could show it here, right? Vexenix. I have all the VODs. Let me see. VOD Inix. Does it show up? It should show up, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, these are all the I uploaded all of the. Does it still show up? Yeah, it does show up. Okay, sick. I was about to hit 600 subscribers, but I lost all motivation for YouTube, so I just unlisted all my videos. Oh, your other YouTube account also has 600 subscribers. Nice. Yeah, I'm uploading all of the VODs here. So like this one, for example, will be uploaded. I'll upload them on the weekend though, because it's just easier to upload them all at once. So like, for example, the first stream that I did is here. The one I did for like the Haikyuu edit that I showed earlier is also here. Like the rest of them are here as well. I have them numbered. So yeah. I'm gonna wait until I actually finish the Haikyuu to upload it on the main channel, but yeah. Yeah. You'll be able to see yourselves on the VOD channel soon. But yeah. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll work on the stuff on the Discord. Make sure to fix like the invite link as well, which I didn't know was actually broken. Good to know. It's good to know that it's broken, so I can actually go ahead and fix that. But yeah, appreciate everyone for hopping by today. Definitely lively today, which I appreciate. You know, very nice to have people throughout this whole process. Hopefully we can continue to build something here and learn something. After Effects, or you know, really anything that you know you're interested in. Maybe if you just have like the stream in the background or something. But yeah, I'll be live tomorrow, similar time. I still need to get into like the drawing portion. I've been trying to get into like the drawing, but I just haven't had the time. So I'll see if on Thursday I'm able to. But tomorrow is just After Effects as well. But yeah, see y'all tomorrow. Peace.